Picture this. You're standing at the edge of a brand new chapter in your life, and for the first time, there's no map, no guarantees, no crowd cheering you on, no certainty that everything will work out exactly how you planned. And somehow, that's where your power begins. Because the people who truly transform their lives are usually the ones willing to walk into uncomfortable seasons alone. They stop waiting for permission. They stop waiting for everybody else to understand the vision. They stop shrinking themselves just to keep old situations comfortable. A lot of people settle because familiarity feels safer than growth. Even if the relationship is draining them, even if the job is breaking their spirit, even if the environment keeps them stuck in survival mode. Staying the same can feel easier than risking change. But change is where your next version lives. You cannot become a new person while clinging to an old mindset, old habits, old fear, and old comfort zones. At some point, you have to trust yourself enough to walk forward before the evidence appears. That's what faith in yourself really is. And yes, sometimes it's terrifying. Sometimes becoming your higher self looks lonely before it looks successful. Sometimes it feels like outgrowing rooms you once begged to be accepted in. Sometimes it means losing people who only loved the version of you that stayed small. But every powerful transformation starts with a decision. I refuse to settle for a life that no longer matches who I know I'm becoming. The version of you that already has peace, already has abundance, already has confidence, already has freedom. That version exists right now. You are not creating them from nothing. You are aligning with them. And once you truly understand that, you stop moving like someone waiting to be chosen. You start moving like someone who already knows. That's why affirmations matter so much. Not because repeating words magically changes reality overnight, but because your inner dialogue shapes your actions, your energy, your confidence, your standards, and eventually your outcomes. If every day you tell yourself, I always fail, I'm behind, nothing works out for me, I'm not enough, your mind begins searching for proof. But if every day you affirm, I am becoming everything I once dreamed of, opportunities are finding me, I trust myself, I deserve abundance. My life is changing for the better. Your mind starts building a new identity around those beliefs. And identity changes everything. People think manifestation is only about wishing for things. But real manifestation is becoming energetically aligned with the life you say you want. It's carrying yourself differently before the results fully arrive. It's raising your standards before the world catches up. You walk differently. You speak differently. You make decisions differently. Not because you're pretending, but because deep down you already know where you're headed. So if you're entering a scary chapter right now, let this be your reminder. You do not need everyone to understand your journey. You do not need constant reassurance. You do not need to have every answer before beginning. You only need the courage to keep walking. Head high, heart open, fear present maybe, but never in control. Because the life you want is not on the other side of settling. It's on the other side of becoming.